This game's description goes like this. Warning, be careful, this application may entertain you for more hours than you think. Don't forget to take a break at least every 40 minutes. Now, I can't tell you how addictive this game may be for you, but I've been planning on making this review a couple of weeks ago after I'll take a break from playing, I said at the time. But what am I saying here? Considering its 30 million plus downloads, it's most likely that you are already playing it. CarX Drift Racing has been available for quite some time now, and the fact that it's still trending might be the most powerful argument regarding its success. But before telling you what we love about it, let's go through a short description. You have a car, you have winding asphalt stretches, you have to keep the car sliding for as long as possible, as wide as possible, and that's about it. The game's simplicity is one of its most important perks. In a world where the in-app purchases are making the worst out of a game, CarX Drift Racing puts you at work and teaches you that not everything is for sale. For example, there are some cars featured here that you can get only by winning a competition. CarX Drift Racing offers you 35 different sets of wheels divided in 5 classes. You'll probably recognize all of the vehicles instantly despite their peculiar names. You start off with a Panther M5, which is actually a Miata. Then you can progress to a Caravan G6, a boxy Volvo 240, and why not a Peterbilt 359, a Thor 8800. Each upper class gives you better bonuses. For example, a Class 5 Spectre RS, which by the way is a Silvia S15, will provide 5 times more drift points than a Class 1 vehicle. The same happens with the circuits. The more expensive the track, the better bonus if you achieve the scoring points worthy of a gold medal. Furthermore, each car has 5 progressive powertrain and drivetrain setups: stock, turbo, racing, drift and ultimate. The latter is the single one that requires special coins to acquire. After buying a specific setup, you have 24 hours to tweak it for free. Afterwards, you have to spend some special coins for that. Tweaking your car may not be advisable if you don't know what you're doing. You have a vast array of parameters, from the car's turbo to your tire pressure to your wheels camber and toe angles. And in terms of customization, you only play with colors here actually, but that's more than you really want to do in this game anyway. Just like any other serious simulator, CarX Drift Racing invested a lot of effort into making the cars not only look as real as possible, but also behave accordingly. Each one of them has a specific set of parameters, so you are offered 35 unique experiences. Mind you, not all of them are great, but for that you have the tweaking part where you can make a vehicle suitable for your driving. As for the controls, you can steer the car either by tilting the screen or through directional buttons. Should you want to ask the most out of you, switch the transmission to mechanical and be in control of everything. As long as you understand a bit a car's physics during a controlled slide, the learning curve is quite lean for this game, until you realize that in fact you can do much better, so you start spending countless hours increasing the initiation speed and widening the angle of your approaches. This game's physics engine is so well put together that it even offers you a time trial mode, although to be honest I've never tried it, because drifting again. You have 22 track layouts to burn your rubber on, each of them requiring cash and in some cases special coins to unlock. The more expensive the track is to buy, the more rewarding in terms of cash earned, if you're doing it right of course. The multiplayer courses are actually segments of these tracks, so buying and mastering them will give you a head start when you go online. If you want to skip steps on the progress ladder, you can buy some virtual cash with real cash through in-app purchases. The same goes with the special cars that require special coins. However, there are 2 cars which money can't buy. You'll get them only by winning the online competitions, because that's where the real prizes are. In multiplayer, you compete against other human players' ghost runs, so there won't be any contact, which is a good thing, because to make the best out of your car and to avoid crashing into your opponent seems too much to bear. You have about 8 runs per every 4 hours in multiplayer, and you get 10 plus points for every win and lose 5 every time your opponent scores better than you. There are 5 progressive tiers in multiplayer, so for every championship end that finds you on the advancing spots will promote you to a more demanding and rewarding tier. Naturally, if you're bottoming, you'll be regressed to the previous, less challenging championship. It's a very simple and efficient matchmaking strategy. So although you rush to the piggy bank and buy all the cars and the tracks money can buy, the lack of exercise will put you back in place eventually. The saying money can't buy talent fits like a glove here. And as we all should know by now, talent is just another word for working your ass out.